Hello, and welcome to Ohio Hobbies. It's that time again. It's time for another penny box hunt. This is box number 14 for me, and it comes from Consumers National Bank. It is one of my two pennies that I collect every week from them. I have already opened it and verified that it is circulated. And it's definitely circulated. We still have yet to find an Indian head, so we're gonna keep searching for those. I've got a whole lot of spaces in that wheat book to fill in, and believe it or not, I've got a few spaces in my memorial back book to fill in yet. But we're gonna see what we can find here. We got 50 rolls ahead of us, and I'm glad you're here for the ride. So stick around, and I'll show you what we're gonna find. All right, roll number 2 is gonna produce our first foreign of the box, and it is a 1981 out of Canada. That'll get us started. We did manage to find one S mint back there, a really dirty 1970. Other than that, so far 2 rolls in, we got one foreign. All right, very same roll, and I just completely overlooked it until I got to it. We got our first wheat of the box, and it is, ooh, a 1942 S mint. We will take this San Francisco. All right, well, that makes me feel a little bit better about this box. Let's see what else we find. So I just wanted to jump in here real quick. I got it curious, so I checked. That 1942 S, the first one I got out of the box, I need for my book. So we're gonna be adding one to the book today. Fantastic. All right, this happens to be roll number 5, and we've got another old one. This is interesting. This one's face up. It's a 1937. 1937 out of Philly. So that is now officially the oldest one out of the box, and our first 1930s. But we've only got 2, 37 and that 42S. So I'm really happy so far. Don't need the 37 for the book, I did check that. But it's still looking really good for this box. I'm out, roll number 7, and out in the front popped up our second Canadian of the box. And it's a 1987. We're gonna go ahead and add it to the collection and keep right on going. All right, so roll number 9. No more Wheaties yet, but we found our first stamped of the box. I'm not sure how well you can see that. I think there it is. There is the state of Utah with a UT stamped in it. So there we go, 1987 stamped. I did have to use a little hot water and I used a little bit of soap to try to clean it up a little bit. I mean, obviously stamped, it's not worth much, but I wanted to clean it up to at least see what it said, and I noticed it did say Utah. So we have our first stamped coin in the box. We'll keep going. All right, so roll number 11 is gonna bring us our third foreign of the box, a 1972 out of Canada. We're gonna add it to that collection and keep on going. Something about those Canadians, they sure do stand out. So we're gonna go ahead and pull it out of here. Maybe. All right. This one's a 1981. So we'll add that to the collection, our 5th Canadian of the box. Now we're tied up, 5 Canadian, 5 wheat. I barely even recognize this is a coin, but it is, believe it or not, a Canadian behind all that. looks like 1995. Yep, looks like 1995. We're gonna add it to the collection. Not really sure I'm gonna end up keeping that one. That one's pretty rough to keep. I know it's a Canadian. I've kept all the foreigns up to this point, but that one may be going back. All right, we'll keep going. All right, roll number 13 is gonna bring us our 4th Canadian of the box, and this time it's a young head, a 1964. That's our fourth Canadian in the box. Still 2 wheats. We're getting kind of skunked here. Number 19, and we are going to have yet another Canadian. 1975. There it is. That is Canadian number 7. We'll add it to the collection and keep on going. All right, very next roll. We are halfway through the box, and this explosion produced a 1956 out of Denver. We'll go ahead and add it to the collection. That's our third 50s of the box. And we'll get back at it. Okay, roll 27, and we're going to have another Canadian. Right here we are. Flip it over, and it is a 1976. We'll go ahead and add it to the collection and keep on searching. 28 is going to produce another wheat. A 1956 out of Denver. So we're going to go ahead and add that. That's 2 in a row out of Denver. And I also seen while we're at it down in here, right here, it's going to produce another Canadian. So 1988. We'll go ahead and add that to the collection. We're getting a mighty row of Canadians up there. All right, back to the search. All right, we are now 14 rolls in, and we finally got another wheat, but it's a 1940s. It's a 1941. So we're staying with the old ones. 14, and I just came across another one. This is, if I can get it to show up here, a 1941, and that mint mark is an S. So that is a 41 and a 42S, and I need them both for the book. So we're adding 2 wheats to the book out of this box. If I don't even find any more, it don't matter. 2 wheats out of my 14th box ever hunted, added to that book. That's pretty impressive. All right, 22 rolls in, and we finally hit another wheat. It was numbers up. A 1957 out of Denver. We'll take it. Boy, this is a slow box, but man, has it been fun yet. I don't know how that is. Slow box, still fun. Fast box, whatever. It's all fun. All right, well, typically, I don't check enders, but in this case, I found a wheat ender. So we're gonna open this thing up on camera and see if maybe there's something else in here. And of course it explodes as we go to do it, and pops our ender out here, 1945, out of Philly. All right, so let me run down through here real quick, and oh, we got a Canadian, 68. So I'll take that. What else is going to be in here? I'm not seeing anything else yet. We're looking. Yeah, it looks like that's going to be a wheat ender with a Canadian kicker. All right, we'll keep going. All right, roll number 15. It's going to give us another wheat. Let's see what happens this time. Oh, 1956. So we got our first 50s of the box, and it's a 56. Back to the search. All right, roll 24 is going to give us another wheat, and it's going to be another 1930s wheat. It is a 1937 out of Philly. That's our second one, second oldest of the box, and both 1937s out of Philly. We'll take it and keep on going. And we are going to have another Canadian. This is actually number 11 of the box. It is going to be a 1980. And we're going to add it to the collection, and we're going to keep on going. All right, roll number 41, and we have another wheat finally. This box really cooled down. It is a 1950 out of Philly. So we're going to add it to the collection and keep on searching. All right, so here we go. We found a 1957 ender. So we're going to go ahead and open this one live and see what else is in it. And check out that ender and see how good it looks. It looked like it was a little notched on the 7 from the machine. Yeah, although it says it's on the 5, slightly nicked. 1957. That is, looks like it's our newest of the box. Let's see. All right, if we got anything else in here. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like there's going to be anything else in here. Nope, I think that was it, just the ender. 44 produced another wheat. I haven't looked at it. I did clean up the rest of the roll, but I did not look at this yet. So let's see what it is together. Oh, 58 out of Denver. That's the youngest of the box. First 58 we got. But, hey, I still ain't complaining. We got quite a few finds in this box already. All right, we are on roll number 46, and we have wheat side up. Let's see what it is together. It looks fairly old. The toning looks old, but, man, the wheat looks in pretty good shape. 1940. That's in pretty good shape for 1940. And that would be right there. Second oldest date of the box. We still got 4 more rolls to go after this. All right, very next roll. And we have another wheat side up. We already have one 60D come out of there, so I just seen a 60D behind it. We might go ahead and check this roll real quick while we're at it. And that is a 58 out of Denver. Let's take a look here. 50. We got a couple older ones here. 79. 69. Definitely got quite a bit of copper in here. But, alas, nothing else. And it's going to give us a Canadian, a 1982. Alright, now, I did this box a little different. I was trying to do a little bit more in efficiency, because I'd actually like to do a couple box battles live, if I can get some interest from the community. Do a few live box battles and winner take all kind of things. So I've been trying to figure out how to most efficiently and quickly look at the pennies. This all was a few hours, unfortunately, of work. A couple hours. I don't know how to do pennies faster. And then this here are the primary variety years. 84s to look for double ears. 99, 98, 99, 2000 to look for the wide AM. 92s to look for the close AM. I think I also have 88s in here to look for the double ear also, which isn't as popular as the 84, but it does happen. And then I have 95s P's in here for the double die obverse. So I'm going to go through and look at all these real quick, and then I will be back to give you a wrap up.